In this video tutorial series, I will be guiding you and revealing to you top 3 skills for job opportunities. In fact, if you have these skills, it is easier for you to get jobs or to create jobs for yourself and see how you can use it at your own advantage. Why people move from place to place trying to submit documents, looking for jobs and do not find opportunity, it is easier for you if you could understand these 3 skills and use it at your own advantage starting right today. If this sounds like what you need, and of course you are interested in this kind of content, then it is time for you to go ahead to subscribe to this channel, because we post and create content related to this niche which can benefit you and put you to the position and place you actually want to find yourself. So I'll be addressing some of these top 3 key skills which, if you have, it will be very easy for you to create job opportunity for yourself. But before I proceed with the first, I want to make a clear statement. Jobs are hidden within problems. If you can identify a given problem that people are facing and can solve those problems, then you have already created a job. Let me give you an example of these which I've explained. Now, there was a time I was switching across some channels, especially those channels which are related to solving problems like mathematical problems for student-related niche. When I went across, what I realized is the fact that there are a lot of students who are having issue to solve mathematical problems. They are not very good at solving mathematics. And once I scroll across the comment section of that video, I realized that a lot of people have issue with solving mathematical problems under topics like algorithm, exponential equation, fractions, and quadratic equation. Once I saw it and I noticed that a lot of people have this issue, I went to see how I can create an opportunity for myself. What did I do? I make sure that I went ahead, since I'm good at solving mathematics, I went ahead to see how I can join some platforms which are freelancing platforms. I came and searched, for example, freelancing website, and on the search result, I saw a lot of freelancing websites like Fiverr, remote jobs, and a lot of them that are displayed, which I can go to create my own portfolio and start to get people interested in that niche to hire me to solve their mathematical problems, and at the end of it, I get paid. You can see, for example, I came, for example, to a platform like Fiverr, and you can see that there are different opportunities here, like people that are good in programming, graphic and design, digital marketing, writing and translation, video editing and animation, AI services, and I noticed that there are a lot of niches on this platform. So I went ahead to see how I can create my own profile based on a niche topic like solving of mathematical problems. And I start to get requests of people reaching to me to hire me to help them to solve problems in mathematics based on the assignments they do have. And I tend to realize that this is a job opportunity I've created for myself because I have awareness. So what you need to know is to have this awareness of job opportunity. When you have this awareness of job opportunity, you can create jobs for yourself even before the job exists. So the jobs are hidden within problems, and if you can find those problems where you can solve or fix any of these problems, then you have already created a job. The next thing I went ahead to do is I went to create my YouTube channel, which is related to solving problems in mathematics. And what happened is I was solving problems under the mathematical problems based on niches, that is different topics like in algorithm, exponential equation, fractions, partial fractions, and many more topics inside mathematics. And once I start to create and publish content in YouTube, it became a time where the channel grew exponentially. And as a result of this, I applied to the YouTube monetization program, and I was accepted. And now people start to engage within the video and engage with art. And by so doing, I earn revenue with this content which I have made by solving mathematical problem and publishing on the channel, which is focused on solving mathematical problems. And at the same time, some people hire me directly to help them with their assignments and needs when it comes to mathematics. And this was a good opportunity I created, which is very easy. But going from office to office looking for this kind of job sometimes is very difficult. But if you can figure out and have that awareness to see how you can find those opportunities that are there within your niche or with the topic that you are good at, you can solve problems. The question you want to ask yourself is, ask yourself, what are you good at? What can you do or what can you fix? Are you good at mathematics? Are you good at lecturing in a given topic or in a given subject? You can use it as an example. Are you a journalist? Of course, you can create a channel where you can verify news and you can go to places with your camera and see how you can feature some news, record some videos, come and edit and publish. There are people that are willing and wishing to get information on the kind of news around the environment. You can do that, editing the video, publish, get engagement with people around, and they will be very excited to get this kind of information. And as the time goes ahead, you can even create what is called membership in the YouTube, where people can access some particular content under your journalism field. They can only get membership to access those particular content that are reserved for members. And by doing so, it is opportunity for job you have created for yourself, and it is good. The next skill you need to have is skill to market translation. How you position yourself based on what you know. For example, turning your abilities into value, which can give you the opportunity to income. In fact, every skill that you have starting today can be translated to income, provided you know exactly how to do it. Just as I've explained in point 1, if you have a skill on any given thing that you are able to do, you can turn it to value, and of course, by making sure that you package it as a service and offer to people who are willing to hire you, and by doing so, it is easy for you to create these job opportunities. Even if you are good at Canva design, even if you are good at Excel, even if you are good at translation, even if you are good at solving mathematics, even if you are a journalist, even no matter what area that you are good at, you can turn it to a skill which can give value. You can turn it to value. For example, let's assume that you are a Canva creator. You are good at designs. You can reach to people who are creators and see how you can become their designer in terms of the kind of thumbnails you can create for their platforms, creating good designs, animations, and all of this sort. But if you are good at translation, then even if you can use AI tools to help in translation and offer it as a service on big platform where you can get higher, it is still a skill. You can use this to reach your goal. The next skill is self-positioning skill. That is, always make sure to position yourself as a professional, not a starter. For example, as I've earlier explained to you in point 1, once as you have a particular skills, the easy way to get people to get to you, to hire you, is by using big platforms like YouTube to create videos of the things you are very good at doing. Once people start to see it, they will believe you and create trust. They will now reach to you to hire you to do things for them, which of course in return, it is value and you can earn income. This is example of positioning yourself. For example, if you want to position yourself as a graphic designer, you want to make sure that you create videos of yourself designing some good portfolio or thumbnails or posters, or whatever things that you can create in terms of design. Create samples which you can show to people, and also try to see how you can create some series or teaching on how to design. Do it like this, and at the end of it, you tell people that you are also ready for hire. You are also you are ready for people that can hire you. Position yourself, they will see your work and believe you. And at the end of it, say that you are open to those who want to hire you and ready to work for them. Once people start to watch your video based on the content you make in terms of design, then of course you are going to attract those people that are interested in design. There are some creators who are good at designing, but they don't have the time in their hand. So they need people who are related in their niche to hire them, to help them in designing. So if they can see your work that you are good at designing, they can tend to hire you to be their designer. And in turn, you are giving value and you earn income by doing so. So it is about also positioning yourself, the awareness of positioning yourself as a professional, not as a beginner or a starter. These are top skills which if you have it and you're ready to display, then of course it is easier for you to turn it to job opportunity and see how you can use it to generate or to have income by changing the value that you have to get yourself to be hired, and of course, creating job opportunity for yourself. And if you're interested in this type of niche, do not forget to subscribe and like so that anytime we publish related content like this, you'll be the very first to watch the video to learn new things. See you in the next upload, and bye-bye for now.